Hello, fellow Shorians. Dr. DiPonio here. Quick story for you, and hopefully you can get something out of this. When my kids were younger, we'd go out to eat every now and then, and everyone would look over the menu, and the kids would tell me what they wanted, and then I would relay that information to the waitress when she would come by. And at some point, I stopped to think to myself, why am I doing that work for them? If they're capable of telling me what they want to eat, then they're capable of communicating to the waitress what they want, the waiter or waitress. At some point I said, if you can tell me, tell them. You don't need to tell me, and do your own work. And so eventually they started to do that. And it started to dawn on me as I watched this occur as they started to get older, that it really developed their own self-confidence in interacting with other people. And so, as my kids went through school, occasionally they'd come home and it wasn't the best day of school, and I would feel compelled to jump in and manage the situation for them. And then again, it dawned on me, if they're capable of coming home and sharing with me concerns that they have about school, then they're capable of having that same communication with whoever it is that they're having the concern with at school. And so I would tell them, if you want to share with me concerns that you might have about a homework assignment that you think you should have got a better grade on, or a test that you did poorly with, or maybe you got in trouble and you felt like you didn't do anything wrong, you can communicate that with your teacher. You don't need me to do that for you. I think oftentimes we feel as parents like our job is to move mountains for our kids so that they have a clear path to success. And that will fill our cups as parents, there's no doubt about it. But what we're doing is we're robbing our kids of their ability to climb those mountains. What we should be doing is not moving mountains for them. We should be teaching them how to climb those mountains, because they will face them later on in life. So if your child comes home and says, hey, I have this concern X, Y, or Z, encourage them to contact their teacher. Encourage them to contact their principal. Encourage them to carry their own water when it comes to this particular issue that they might be facing. They're going to be better off for it. Our job as parents, again, is to prepare them for life to come. It's not to make their life easier. We want our kids to be happy. We want our kids to be healthy. We want our kids to be safe. There's no doubt about that. But the very best thing that we can do as parents is to prepare them for what comes on later in life. And they're ready to tackle those things early on. As you kind of go through this next week, if your child comes home and shares something that they can take care of themselves, encourage them to do so. It'll fill their cup, and they're going to be better off for it. Until we meet again, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and thank you as always for being a Shorian.